My mother had a beautiful, elegant teacher she deeply admired, and her teacher's name was Vittoria Regia. My mom loved the name. It felt unique and beautiful to her. She thought, one day when I get married and I have kids, one of them will be named Vittoria Regia. I'm the second child. But beyond that, my name, Vittoria Regia, carries a deep connection to my roots. In Brazil, the Vittoria Regia is a giant water lily, the most iconic botanical symbol of the Amazon rainforest. It is known for its extraordinary size, resilience, and grace, floating effortlessly on the water's surface while adapting to the ever-changing river currents. It blooms quietly at night, revealing delicate white petals that later turn pink. This flower holds cultural significance in Brazilian mythology and indigenous legends, often associated with beauty, mystery, and transformation. I have always loved my name for as long as I can remember. Growing up in a small, limited environment gave me plenty of time to be alone with my thoughts, ideas, and dreams. This solitude allowed me to understand myself deeply and develop a strong relationship with who I am. At the same time, having 3 sisters was a true blessing. It gave me great joy and a wonderful childhood. Our parents, grandparents, cousins, aunts create a warm, comforting, and safe environment for us to grow up in. However, when I think about my artistic beginnings, something interesting stands out. I don't have many memories of artistic exploration as a child. I don't remember using coloring books or painting, either at home or at school. Today, at the very least, children are given blank papers to explore themselves freely and go as far as sculpture. Maybe I did have many blank papers to color, but if I don't remember them clearly, they must not have been very significant. Growing up in a faraway rural area in Brazil, there weren't many places to explore colorful art materials. We didn't visit art stores or museums. Such things simply weren't a part of our lives. Instead, my days were spent outside, climbing trees, picking fruits, drawing with a stick on the ground, simple houses, the sun, flowers, clouds. Those early moments were not filled with artistic influences or encouragement, yet in those quiet moments I began to understand the joy of creating. It wasn't until later when I stumbled upon my uncle's sketches that I realized how powerful and transformative art could be. When I was about 7, maybe younger, maybe older, my uncle Tio Moisés sketched something. I don't remember what it was, but I remember being absolutely amazed. But I only remember him sketching once. Then, another day, my mom revealed her hidden drawing talent. Her sketches were beautiful. She was so fast. She would draw in seconds. And all I could think was, that's magnificent. I remember trying to draw, but I was disappointed because I wasn't good at it. I'm not good until to this day. I remember standing in front of a big print of a painting in our living room thinking, how can someone create this? That's a rare talent. I could never do that. It felt absolutely unattainable. Then another moment shaped my perspective. One day I heard that drawing anything God created could be seen as playing God, and it wasn't good. That idea scared me. I didn't want to upset God, so I completely forgot about drawing, even though I wasn't particularly good at it anyway. But a little later, as I was growing up, I came to understand that interpretations of the Bible can sometimes be misunderstood. Still as a child, I created one special piece of art. I drew a heart on a piece of cardboard with nail polish. I wrote, God in my heart. My dad still has that cardboard in his wall to this day, and this cardboard is falling apart. Some water leakage has created a hole and the back is completely not good. Whenever we video call, my dad says, your beautiful art's still on the wall. It fills my heart with so much joy and love. But back to the story. Years later, after teaching myself English for about a little over 6 months, I came to the United States through a cultural exchange program in 2019. And one of the first things I wanted to do was to visit a museum. And when I finally visited one, the MFA, Museum of Fine Arts Boston, it was exactly as I imagined. Beautiful. But as I looked at those masterpieces, the familiar thoughts came rushing back. How can someone create this? That's a rare talent. I could never do that. Still felt absolutely unattainable. Then in February 2021, I was staying with an amazing host family, and they had a crafty room and a lovely environment sparkled within me the desire of trying something new, marvelous. Painting. I ordered oil painting materials online, put on an avocado painting tutorial, and followed along. When I finished, I was amazed at how realistic it looked. When I showed it to my family back in Brazil later that day, they were shocked. "I didn't know you could do this," they said. And I responded, "Me neither." That day, I realized I was an artist. I could do that, independently of anyone knowing it. Me knowing was enough to give myself that title. I thought, this is something I truly enjoy, and I wanted to do more. Since then, I have been learning, creating, experimenting, immersing myself in the ever-evolving journey of art. I often allow myself to step back, reflect, and return to my work with a renewed energy and deeper wisdom. And this will always be a continuous journey of growth. I don't like copying or imitating others' work, because if I did, it wouldn't truly be mine. I create pieces that reflect how I see the world. I do not copy anybody's work, but I certainly could feel inspired by their beautiful work. I feel amazingly influenced by the magnificent master Claude Monet with his Water Lily series. Whether my work is aesthetically pleasing to others or not, it doesn't influence my process of creative choices. I'm not here to please everyone. I don't adapt my painting style to fit someone else's vision. I don't feel the need or pressure to paint all the time. My creativity isn't driven by obligation. I create when it feels right, when inspiration aligns with my vision. I am obsessed with beauty in all its forms, especially color and the aesthetics of everyday life. Color carries such a transformative effect. This passion inspires me to paint and experiment, creating feelings of gentleness, peace, and serenity. I see beauty in everything I paint, especially skies, which evoke strong emotions in me. That's why I love painting them. When I look at the skies and clouds with the beautiful colors it reflects, I feel a sense of peace, pause, rest. God created this extraordinary canvas, and the skies are never the same. Each moment carries a new feeling, a new hue. There's always something soft, something powerful, and there's so much beauty in its ever-changing moments. I'm here because of the goodness of God. All glory to Him. He has always taken such good care of me. I'm so grateful for every single person He has put in my life. My amazing husband, my family He has given me here. I feel blessed. I can do nothing without God, and I want my life to reflect His glory. I receive His blessings with gratitude, and I want to be a blessing in the lives of many. I hope my creations bring beauty, mindfulness, transformation, elegance, serenity, and a deep sense of peace, offering a gentle, refreshing touch.